So tell us about what's happening with this pickle juice here.
So pickle juice, like other sports drinks, like Gatorade, for example, is sold in grocery stores under the category of isotonic drinks. And what that means is that it's a 0-calorie sports drink that helps with muscle cramping and what have you. And it has traditionally been used by athletes, and even as far back as in ancient times, it was used by the Roman army when marching, because it does hydrate you, or it helps you stay hydrated rather, and it also prevents muscle cramps. It helps muscle function. I know when I've done in my feeble attempts to do at human performance, I forget what those tests are called, where they hook you up with all the diodes.
Like VO2 max.
VO2 max tests and that sort of thing. If you can definitely, especially for kind of some of, not the big muscle groups, but also for like your heart, for example, if you drink a little bit of pickle juice, and I'm not talking about chugging this whole thing, I'm talking about a few sips, what you'll find versus when you don't drink pickle juice is you'll find that there's a more even readout on the patterns of your heart. At least there was for me.
Okay.
And I know from the various professional cyclists that I've talked to over the years, because we do sell our honey to quite a few of them, at least 4 big ones that I know of, like right now, that use our honey. They also, and when we've done just kind of given away some samples of the pickle juice, they say that our particular formulation, it's a very mild formulation, so it makes it easier to drink under extreme performance conditions. So like, in other words, if your heart's torquing and you're going nuts and all that, you typically don't want to drink something because it may cause you to regurgitate,
Yeah.
or to get sick or something like that. But pickle juice, you can drink it at a higher level of bodily stress than you could other drinks, like say a sugary drink, without ending up with maybe some undesirable consequences.
Yeah, like upset tummy.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's particularly good for endurance type events. So everyone from the mom and pop that are going out for a 30-mile ride to the person who is participating in a century or some other much longer ride, they can benefit from drinking pickle juice. You can also just drink it on a regular basis, and it will, let's take a football game, for example, because there was a football game, I think it was the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, and they gave all the players pickle juice before the game, and across the board, the performance was noticeably better. And a lot of that has to do with no muscle cramps, the evenness of your internal organs working better, and just general hydration being better. So, and I developed this according to what I've seen help me personally, but also based on feedback that we got from other persons who make their living by competing in professional sports. And so,
awesome.
Especially endurance sports like cycling.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we're super excited to